I have once again gotten myself deep into hyper-local Ann Arbor drama, and this time it's about a parking lot.
And since I spent days learning all about this ridiculous topic, I'm now obligated to share it with you. And it has to do with this parking lot behind me. This parking lot is known as the library lot. And underneath the library lot is an underground parking lot. And this whole structure is right next to Ann Arbor's downtown library. This whole parking lot is prime downtown Ann Arbor space. And to be honest, it's a waste as a parking lot. And some say it represents a total failure of local policy. Here are the cliff notes that you need to know. In 2018, a local organization called the Library Green Conservancy got a proposal on the ballot to turn this parking lot into a city park in perpetuity. And Ann Arbor, which is generally pretty pro-park, voted yes for this. Except the problem was that there was never a concrete path for funding it. The Library Green Conservancy claimed that they would fund this park privately without the city having to pay for it. But they haven't. So the proposition that this organization got passed in 2018 has been essentially holding this parking lot hostage. And the Library Green Conservancy argues that we haven't had a city center since 1953. And that this parking lot should be that city center. The 1950s was, 80 years ago? And what we voted on in 2018 is now no longer relevant with what we need in our affordable housing crisis situation. The push to turn this parking lot into a park is out of touch with what Ann Arbor needs right now. There's a lot of reasons that this parking lot is a poor location for a city park, but the main one is probably that this parking lot structure took $50 million to build, and it was built with the intention that it could support a 20-story building on top. Another big reason is that attempting to turn this parking lot into a city park would literally void the warranty on the parking garage. So my question is, why would we turn it into a city park when we could have affordable housing, a new library, and a city plaza all in one? And that is exactly what is on the ballot for August 5th. Proposition A and B would repeal the 2018 proposition that keeps this parking lot a parking lot in perpetuity, and it would sell the air rights to the library from the city for $1.
It gets better. The housing that will be built on top of the library will include a mix of senior housing, workforce housing, market rate housing, and affordable housing. What's the catch? There literally isn't any. The market rate housing on top of the library will fund the construction of the new library, so there's no increased cost to taxpayers.
And the library's director has done a really good podcast discussing why this building in particular is no longer suitable for what Ann Arbor needs out of a library. The basics are that it's overcapacity and it has structural issues from a botched renovation job in the 90s.
Ann Arbor's library system is amazing. You can check out sewing machines, artwork, books, and you can even attend free concerts and educational events, like capoeira. Imagine how much more our library could do with an expanded downtown library.
Besides, a downtown library is a city center, one that serves everyone in the community regardless of income, age, or ability. The Library Green Conservancy is going to claim that they're close to funding what they need to build this park. They're going to claim that this parking lot, as it currently is frequently used for events. And they're going to claim that the library we currently have can build affordable housing on top of its building, but it can't.
This organization isn't being truthful, and we need a new library, and there's receipts to prove it in this scathing and comprehensive article by Daniel Adams. So vote yes for Prop A and B on August 5th.